Good afternoon, everyone. Morning out my way. It's afternoon. I know if you're on the East, and it's evening in London, in the UK. But welcome. My name's Brad Reese. I'll be your host this afternoon as we get going. We got some very, very special guests with us today that we're going to begin sharing many of the things that we'll be talking about today. I'll just kind of give a brief overview. We're going to talk a little bit about our product and Ayurveda and Anjuli, what we're about, and then we'll share a little bit about our new enrollment packs, some of our recruiting links that we'll go over a little bit with our Freedom Shares. So with that, I am going to introduce our president of the company, Mr. Marvin Higbee, who works tirelessly to make this a blue ocean company, and that's really what we're all about, is trying to move us into a direction that we're unlike anyone else, that you have opportunities, particularly with our other special guest, Dr. Abbott. You see his name on the screen here, and we'll share some of these amazing things that we have in store for you today. And the opportunity is to help you build a business and to have success. So with that, I love your background, Marvin. I'm going to turn this over to you, Marvin, our president. Golf clap, Marvin Higbee.
Hey, thanks, Brad. I'm really excited to be here today. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for us to learn a little bit more about the foundation of who we are as a company and what it is that we're trying to do here. So I am going to go ahead and start with a PowerPoint presentation. Let's see, I am going to share my screen here. And turn this into a presentation. See that. And then I need to make sure that you are seeing the full screen of that. Are you seeing that now correctly, Brad?
Yep, we've got it. The lovely lotus flower.
Okay. Well, this is just kind of the introduction to let you know that this is Anjuli Global. And the name Anjali is an ancient Sanskrit name that means revered, beloved, and unconquerable. And that's what we want to be as a company, but that's what we want to be as individuals as well. And we want that for you. We want you to know that when you come here, that's the way that we look at you. We think of you as revered, beloved, and unconquerable. And we're going to be a success together. I wanted to give you just a little bit of an introduction to Ayurveda, because we have on the call with us today Dr. Vinayak Abbott, who is the head of our medical advisory board. And you're going to learn a little bit more. He's also going to be taking some additional roles that are really important with what we're trying to do as a company, and they're going to help us be successful. But today he's going to focus in on a couple of things. And I just wanted to give a brief introduction to Ayurveda and what it is, so that you could be a little bit more aware of what it's all about. So Ayurveda is an ancient system of natural healing that focuses on lifestyle practices and natural remedies. It's been practiced in India for over 5,000 years. In fact, there are some records that indicate that it began as a verbal, handed down generationally from one person to another, starting almost 10,000 years ago, making it actually the oldest system of holistic wellness on the planet. And so it's really an interesting thing that we are able to tap into this. And Ayurveda takes a holistic approach to health and emphasizes balance in the body, mind, and spirit is really what it does. It does it by talking about three doshas. And we have the Vata dosha, the Pitta dosha, and the Kapha dosha. And Dr. Abbott will go through a little bit more in some of those in some of this and what they do and how it works. But you see a little bit of information on the screen of kind of what these areas govern and how they look at some of that. So you'll be able to take a look at that, and Dr. Abbott will go into more detail on it. Some of the treatments that are involved with Ayurveda are herbal remedies. Yoga and meditation are also involved. Yoga is actually a sister practice to Ayurveda. Panchakarma also is a detoxification therapy that uses massage and other techniques, essential oils and other things to remove toxins from the body. So it's also part of this whole process, and hopefully we'll actually have some of those things as we move forward as a company. It talks about dietary changes and the kinds of foods that you should be eating so that you help to support the dosha that actually represents your body type, and then the lifestyle routines that you need to be following. There are some popular. These are some popular Ayurvedic herbs, just to give you an idea, that are included in a lot of our products. Turmeric, ashwagandha, triphala is actually a blend of 3 dried fruits, and that help with digestion and detoxification. So you can see a little bit about what some of these things are for. Ashwagandha, in my opinion, is really one of the really powerful herbs in Ayurveda. And then we also have ginger and holy basil and boswellia. Boswellia is another name for frankincense. So you can see maybe a little bit of the way that it works, but it's been used for thousands of years in Ayurveda as well. Holy basil or tulsi is an adaptogenic herb, much like astragalus and much like endographus. Ginger root is also known for its anti-inflammatory effects. So it happens to be one of my favorite plants, just because I love the taste of ginger, and so but it's also part of what we're doing. These are the benefits of Ayurveda. It reduces stress, it improves your digestion, it increases your energy, and it helps you to sleep better. And you can see that we have products that we have addressed in each of these areas. If you follow an Ayurvedic lifestyle, it involves establishing daily routines like waking and sleeping and eating and exercising regularly. It also involves eating a diet tailored to one's dosha, practicing your yoga poses and meditation and panchakarma, cleansing and rejuvenation therapies and those kinds of things. You'll see a lot of this begin to flesh out, to take shape in our company as we continue to move forward with what we're doing. Let's just talk briefly about chakras in Ayurveda. Chakras are energy centers in the body that correspond. So they're not anything, it's nothing religious, it's nothing else. It's just talking about that our body is an energetic system. And these are just energy centers in the body that correspond to specific physical, mental, and emotional states. And 7 main chakras run along the spine. And when the chakras are balanced, we experience health and well-being. And by incorporating chakras into an Ayurvedic approach, it can help bring harmony to the mind, body, and spirit. And that's really the goal. And that's why we've incorporated them in our products. As the future of Ayurveda, as interest in integrative medicine and natural remedies grows all over the world, Ayurveda is gaining popularity worldwide, and it is practiced by over 1 billion people. However, here in the Western world, this is relatively new. And actually, I've been in communication with a college that is the first college of Ayurveda in the United States that is now teaching Ayurvedic courses. And so it's very interesting to me to see how this is moving forward. Now, one of the things I wanted to share with you today is just a little bit more specific to our products. So here we've talked a little bit about Ayurveda. Now let's get into our products. You know, there's actually science called, and it talks about circadian rhythms. This is when certain things happen in the human body, and it's pretty much a general application of what goes on. So there may be specific things with how your body and your circadian rhythms actually function. But overall, in general, there are certain times when you can take our products. And so we have what we call the Nutraveda body cycle that we would like to show you today, and just kind of walk through this very quickly before we get to Dr. Abbott. Circadian rhythms are crucial in determining the ideal time to take Nutraveda supplements, because the way that they influence digestion, hormone production, and cellular repair mechanisms need to be coordinated. And so I wanted to just give you a really quick little guide. Defense is a product that should be taken in the morning when your immune system is highly active. This is when the immune system actually kicks in. And taking defense during breakfast can enhance its function when it's naturally at its peak. Okay. Vitality is a product you're going to want to take in the morning. Again, the body's cortisol levels, a natural alertness hormone, peak in the early morning, and vitality can help maintain this alertness without overwhelming the system. This is a product that you want to take in the late evening. I did not know this until I actually started doing some of the research. Some research suggests that the gut may be more receptive to probiotics when the digestive system is less active just before bed. So that's an interesting one that I was not aware of. Good thing to know. Sometimes we're taking our products, and if we're really wanting to get the full benefits, we should look at this as a guide. Now we have something that we've put together that we'll actually post in the back office, where you'll be able to look at this guide yourself and see. It's just a one sheet with both the front and the back cover to it. We'll be getting that up. Before meals is when you should be taking GlucoSlim, because insulin sensitivity is generally higher after a meal. So take GlucoSlim 20 minutes before a meal, and you should take it before all 3 meals to benefit from the metabolic boost throughout the day. It also helps to make sure that you're not getting those peaks in insulin, those insulin spikes that take place that actually create problems with weight and how you hold on to weight in your body. Here's one that is an evening product. As the body winds down and prepares for rest, it's a good time for release anti-inflammatory and brain calming effects. Now, I didn't know this. I thought that maybe you would take relief at any time, but this is a particularly great time to be taking relief, is in the evening. Here's ambrosia. Ambrosia is a morning product. Enjoy a potent and delicious ambrosia nectar drop when the body's metabolism increases and immunity kicks in. Always remember to pop the drop, as Nancy likes to tell us. And then just 1 to 2 hours before bed, the body's melatonin production increases to prepare for sleep in the evening. And so introducing a calming product like Tranquility during this time can complete the body's natural rhythm, and it complements the body's natural rhythm. So Renew is a morning product. It's when the body is gearing up for the day, and Renew cellular repair and regeneration actions are most needed by our body. So this gives you just a little bit of a guide of how you can have peace of mind, body, and spirit by taking our products at the right time, following the circadian body cycle that we have put together for NutraVeda, for our NutraVeda collection. Now, this is the important part of this day. I would like to introduce Dr. Vinayak Abbott, who is a BAMS. He's a medical doctor in Ayurvedic medicine, and he has a DNYS. These are all certifications telling you that this is a guy who is really qualified to talk about what he's going to talk about today. He has clinics in both the United Kingdom and in Delhi, India, and practices in both countries. And he is going to take an even greater role in some of the things that we're doing here with putting together our Science of Life Institute of America that we're assembling, and that's going to be a part of a kind of a sister company that's going to help us to make sure that we have all of the information, all of the correct kinds of things, and even that we're following standards that will make sure and ensure that we are always going to have the highest quality of products to offer our people that we possibly can. So Dr. Abbott, we are really excited for you to be with us. I'm going to stop sharing here, and we're going to let you start sharing.
Thank you so much, Marv, for such a beautiful introduction. You're really doing a great job.
Thank you.
Now I'll start sharing my screen. Just bear with me. If that's okay. Can you see it?
We can see it, yes.
That's great. Okay. I'll
You may
quickly
want to
take a
put it
topic of
in presentation mode, Dr. Abbott.
presentation mode.
Yes.
Is it from this full screen?
I don't see on your screen where you do that. Do you know where he does it, Brad?
No, also we see your whole presentation, all the slides on the left. So I think you just click on, there you go. There you gotta click on slideshow. Click at the top,
Yeah.
slideshow, right
That's
Slideshow.
at the very top of your bar.
Right in the middle of your screen, at the very top, says slideshow.
Slideshow.
Right, sharing a screen. Okay. Just a minute.
It says home insert.
Under the gray bar.
Yeah, under the green bar. Yeah, there's a green bar on the top.
Yes.
Slideshow. Click on that.
Yeah, okay, just a minute. No. No, it just takes me to entire screen. It says share entire screen.
Well, you could go back to where you were sharing the screen and then click on slideshow. Share your screen.
Yeah, can you see my screen now?
No.
Yes. Yeah, that's the wrong.
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, that's the wrong one, Dr. Abbott. You're sharing the same one that we're doing.
Pull up what you had before.
Pull up your presentation.
Yeah.
There you go. Then right up there where it says, right where your mouse is, where it says slideshow.
You see insert, design, transactions, animation, and slideshow.
Oh yeah, got it.
And then click from beginning. There you go.
Yeah, I got it. Is that okay?
Click presentation view.
Okay. Is it clear now?
I think let's just go ahead, Dr. Abbott. We can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not that techie.
That's right.
No problem. I think you already got my introduction. This is Dr. Abbott. I am practicing Ayurveda over a decade now. It's been almost 10 to 11 years into the practice. I started practice way back in 2013. It's 2023 now. We have 2 clinics across India and United Kingdom. And I'm also visiting doctor at one of the clinic based in Dubai. Further, now, before I begin with Ambrosia or any other product related to Anjuli, but I would really like you guys to introduce about Ayurveda. Okay, what's Ayurveda and what exactly it is, how things work. Marv, you really gave a good brief about it. I'm really impressed about the presentation that you just showed. You covered most other points, but that's really nice. Okay, so to explain Ayurveda, I generally use a term which says that it's a science of life. Okay, Ayurveda single term comprises Ayur and Veda. Veda means science and Ayur means life, so it's science of life. There's no text, there's no concept, there's no at kind of certain book available which teaches you how to live, how to eat, what medications to use when you are healthy. There's no as such science available apart from Ayurveda, which teaches you all of these things in very precise manner. This science way back from ages like almost more than 5,000 years, and it's been practicing. I mean, most of the in Indian households, it's been practiced for like ages old. Now, I would like to introduce this science in a way that we must incorporate Ayurvedic concepts in our life to just keep us healthy, right? And it's also useful for those who are suffering from any kind of disease. Okay, but let's focus on the healthy part of this science. Okay, to keep us healthy, the Ayurveda has a concept called rasayana. Okay, which I'm coming to next term. Now, in Ayurveda medicine, the medicines are broadly categorized into 2 categories. One is called rasayana. Rasayana means one which keeps you healthy. You can see the definition on my screen. It says it originates from a Sanskrit word called rasa and ayana, indicating means to access the essence of life. Rasayana therapy is prioritizing Prioritize nourishing and rejuvenating body, mind, and spirit, aiming to optimize tissue functioning, enhance immunity, and slow aging. I'll pick just one word from this whole definition, that is immunity. Nowadays, immunity, this word is coined with a lot of products, with a lot of like marketing ideas for so many products. In have this has this name on their brand. Okay, but before we really use this particular term, we need to understand what does immunity really means. Okay, immunity is not all about your B cells or T cells and all about your good like antibodies in your body and your blood cells and all that stuff. This is just one part of immunity. Okay, when you go to the definition of immunity as per Ayurvedic science, it says that immunity is a sum of your whole body, which includes your physical health, your mental health, your social well-being, your gut health, your muscle strength, your sleep cycles. The whole thing into an account is a result of a good immunity. Okay, you can't just really say that your blood report cannot show that you have a good immune system. Okay, so definition of immunity as per Ayurveda is completely different. It is very much customized as per each person.
Dr.
So we can.
Abbott,
Hello.
Dr. Abbott, your slides are not advancing. If you want to stop sharing, I have your slide. If you're using the same slides that I
Yes.
have a copy of, I can put them on and I can advance. I can show your slides while you're speaking, if that would be okay.
That would be fine. No problem.
Okay, hold on just a moment, and you can just tell me to advance the slides when you need me to. Let me
Yes.
just go in and do this. My screen. Okay, now just tell me where to advance to, Dr. Abbott.
Yes, no problem. So yeah, I'll stick to this one. I'll let you know when to move ahead. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there at the term immunity. I mean, I want this session to be a bit more interactive. That is okay. I mean, if anyone pops up with any question, just stop me there. I'll be very happy to answer you that. Okay. So yeah, I was telling about immunity. Like in Ayurvedic definition, we take immunity very seriously because immunity is a result of all the systems into one account. Okay, the most important system in Ayurveda that we consider, while taking any case on any patient is your digestive system. No matter what, if a patient complaining of a knee pain comes to my clinic and say that I'm just having knee pains, give me some painkiller for my knee and all that stuff, I'll still take the digestive system and the immunity into account before prescribing any of it. Okay. Now, I'll go to the next one, please. Okay. Yeah, that's it really. That exactly is my point. Okay. Now, the Rasayana term that we started with, okay, Rasayana is a very broad category of medicines explained in Ayurveda verse. There is one particular verse which I'll refer here called Ashtanga Hridayam or and Charak Samhita as well. So these verses have a separate chapter at the end which says about Rasayana. There are, I mean, over hundreds of combinations given in those texts. The Rasayana's typical indication is to keep a healthy person healthy and to maintain a good digestive, emotional, and mental well being. Okay. So, one of the Rasayana that we have picked in here in this particular subject is ambrosia. Okay. We have termed this name as ambrosia, and this particular rasayana that we are talking about today is comprising of more than 56 herbs. Okay, now I'll get to the herbal part of it, but you need to get an idea like what exactly rasayana is made up of. Okay, this is not just not like your multivitamin tablet which you can just pop in daily and And whenever you feel deficient, you just need to pop in like a vitamin D. People in UK use most of the vitamin D tablets in the winter season because they don't get the sun. Or just like a vitamin C capsules or vitamin B capsules, when people use those things whenever they have those bleeding gums or scurvy like condition. So Rasayana is not like that. Whenever you feel deficiency, you just start popping on those particular pills or gummies or tablets, whatever you have. It's not like that. Rasayana concept is completely different. These are something which you can have from Jan to December, irrespective of any season, day, or any part of the year. Okay, this is something which keeps you healthy all the way long. Okay, Rasayana basically these 56 herbs are blended in a way so that they control all the three doshas of your body. Now, when I'm using this term dosha, I particularly mean Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Okay, we all know by the basics of Ayurveda. Yes, this one. Okay, we all know by basics of Ayurveda, the human body is basically managed by these three doshas: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Okay, now the equilibrium of these three doshas are very much important to get a healthy state of body. Okay, the rasayanas are mainly combined in a way so that they cover all the three doshas and keep you healthy. Okay, let's say I'll give you a brief definition of each of the dosha so that you get to know what exactly I'm trying to convey. Let's say vata. If no, sorry, I think I'll still stick to this. Yeah, so let's say vata. Vata basically is the movement in your body. Okay, anything related to movement. For example, if you are having fragile bones, osteoporosis, or osteoarthritis like a condition, that means you are prone to vata prakriti or a vata kind of disorder. Okay, pitta is more or less related to your digestive system of the body. Okay, it's also related to your skin, to your eyesight, to your digestive fire, to your appetite, to your bowel movement and constipation. Such kind of things turn up if your pitta is really down. Okay, or dry skin or something like that also turns up if your pitta is not really good. Kapha, more or less, is related to your lubricative effects in your body. So if you have any chest infection, cough, mucus, throat going bad, or runny nose, sneeze, these kind of conditions are generally related to kapha of your body. Okay, I've given a single line definitions in there on the screen if you can have a look. Okay, so I think we'll go to next slide, Marv. Yes. So now I'll pick few herbs which we have particularly blended in the ambrosia. Vata pacifying herbs. There are three major Vata pacifying herbs which we have used. We all know ashwagandha, right? We all know ashwagandha with respect to good, sound sleep, good strength, good immunity. These are common effects that we get out of ashwagandha. It is an adaptogenic herb used for its calming, grounding property that supports fertility, immunity again, inflammation, mood, insomnia, mental wellness, and response. Now, by the definition, you can relate. I just told you that Vat is something which is related to movement. Any kind of movement in the body is related to Vat. So if you cannot sleep, that means there is something going in your head. Even the thought process is a movement in your head, which makes which gives you insomnia. So if we use drugs like ashwagandha, they really calm you down, thus gives you good sound sleep. Okay, so that's one ashwagandha for you. Let's go to shatavari. Shatavari is something which nourishes. Okay, so anything which stabilizes apparently nourishes as well. Okay, so it helps to elevate dryness, improves body stability, holding capacity, and best known herb for women to improve fertility, manage PCOS, and it is labeled as safest herb to use postpartum. Yes, postpartum, I personally prescribe this herb to most of the women to improve lactation. Okay. Again, it nourishes and stabilizes. Okay, so, consider Vata as something, wherever there is a hollow organ in the body, Vata is there. Okay. So I'll take an example of uterus. Uterus is a hollow organ. Okay. And PCOS is something which develops inside the uterine lining. So Shatavari is something which again pacifies the Vata, controls the Vata in that hollow organ, and prevents PCOS. Bala is again one very good herb. This is one herb particularly used for those people who are having joint pains, basically it improves mobility and brings optimum strength to bones and tendons. So this is one herb which is very good for strength, muscular strength. This is particularly I'm using for my patients, who really tend to go to these gyms and having these weight sessions. So instead of using those protein shakes and chemicals, you can use bala powder. That's really good. Bala, ashwagandha, shatavari, they're very good bath pacifying drugs, and they're a main component of ambrosia. We'll go to the next. Pitta. So this is one more aspect, one other major aspect that we have covered with our product ambrosia. In pitta again, consider the digestive or the fiery part of the body, the digestive ailments of the body. So amla, you must have heard of amla. It is the richest source of vitamin C, right? It is the primary ingredient in ambrosia. Okay, the jelliness or the softness that you have for that product, basically it comes from amla itself. Okay, amla is well known to pacify pitta in your body. It improves digestion, it controls body heat, improves hair quality, skin, nails, and vision. That's what I just told you about what pitta is all about. Okay, to control pitta or to control any kind of eruptions, skin or eye disorders in your body, switch to amla. It is very good for hair. This is something I personally use in my daily regime. One amla a day, even in form of ambrosia or amla candy or amla juice, whatever you may feel like. But one amla a day is enough for you to go ahead. Okay, you won't even feel vitamin C deficient. Your skin, hair, nails are in shape naturally. So ambrosia is one of the product which we really have pulled up with, like almost 60% of the contents is made of amla. Guduchi is another Tinospora cordifolia. This is very like one of the very famous herb in India. This was something very commonly used during COVID era. Okay, we really had the shortage of guruchi at certain point in India because everyone was using this thing to just provide avoid COVID, and this really helped. This worked like as a magic in most of the households, right? People were getting negative in very short span of time. They didn't had much side effects of COVID. So this is one very famous herb known for its cooling and detoxifying properties. It you can term it as an antibiotic of Ayurveda, okay, as the safest antibiotic with no side effects or nothing like that. Next is licorice. So it has a smoothing and anti-inflammatory properties. This is commonly used to improve throat. Okay, it improves vocals, and it basically clears down your major respiratory issues. So this is something which you probably find commonly in your green teas and your herbal teas. They generally use such content. So this is one of the thing which I picked up and added to this product ambrosia to improve its coating and will get a soothing effect on your throat. I think next slide please. Yes, kapha. So kapha, ginger, Mav, you already explained ginger to them, but I'll just pick one point. It's well known for its digestive properties and it balances kapha doshas. So it's the best known herb to balance your kapha and vata doshas simultaneously. So it improves your digestion and get rid of that extra mucus in your throat. Why when I use this term as extra mucus, it means basically it also controls your thyroid gland area. So ginger is one herb which is well known to control your thyroid. So it really helps you lower down those TSH levels in your body. Cinnamon is one more important drug for your metabolism. It basically improves your appetite, it avoids constipation, and it promotes circulation, making it beneficial for our digestive system to function. And pipali. Pipali, this is something again very commonly used in very Indian household. This is something coming from that spice section of the kitchen. Pipali, we generally added, a pinch of pipali in our diet just to make it more easy to digest. Okay, it has a heating effect and supports healthy digestion. It balances phlegm in the body. That's most important thing. Balancing phlegm. The over phlegm in the body basically cause indigestion. Yes. So ambrosia. All in all, I explained three doshas as per the three major herbs that we use to pacify those doshas, right? The overall effect of ambrosia that we get is it improves energy and stamina, it enhances sexual health and drive, it promotes cardiovascular health, promotes anti-aging benefits, it helps manage stress and improve sleep cycle, and supports respiratory and digestive system. I can go on and on. I just picked 3 to 5 points on the screen just to give an outlook of how ambrosia really works. When I say like if it controls like vata, pitta, and kapha, I majorly cover all the ailments, whatever you can think of, right? Obviously, this is just to prevent. This is not a treatment, but yes, at a certain level, it can really help you ease out those effects, all side effects of the drugs. So it's good for digestion, immunity, and mental strength. I would say immunity all in all, with respect to the Ayurvedic definition of immunity, not going to the antibody side. Next slide, please. Yes, that's one good heads up point for ambrosia. This is one particular herb which we and I mean in my household we started when we were like 3 to 5 year old. So it's something which is common for all the age groups, irrespective of your age group, your gender, and your geographical location across the globe. You can use this product, you can use this herb all across. There's no known as such there's no side effect known for this product. There's no allergies that we have ever came across for this product. And the one good benefit is that you can like pop in at any time of the day. Okay, but we still consider the biological clock, the Ayurvedic clock basically, which says that to use rasayana the best time is in the morning, because at that is a time when your digestive system is most active. Okay, we really consider the body clock as per the sun and the moon cycle. So when you have sun out in there and the day is rising up, that's the best time when you can have these herbs. Okay, every herb has their particular time. Marv just gave you an outlook about the same, and yes, this is something that does align with your nature. So Ayurveda is all about aligning with the nature, right? Any questions that I can address, please?
Anyone, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and we'll answer them. And Marvin, maybe you can join in a little.
Hey,
Dr. Abbott, thank you. I'm just looking in the chat as you're looking there. We appreciate your great knowledge and your understanding of all of our product line. And I know you're getting familiar with all of it, but particularly ambrosia. We think it's an amazing, amazing product. And I know you're the developer of it. You've put this together. So I don't know if you want to share with little background on why you did that.
well, I just want to say that first of all, Dr. Abbott, they're amazing. I just got a new shipment that just came in yesterday. I just barely got it, and these are the best tasting. I don't even know quite what to call. It's not quite like a gummy. It's more like a plum or a drop of
Yeah.
deliciousness. It's amazing. And my biggest challenge, I have to keep this bag in the other room, or I will eat the whole thing in one sitting.
It goes like that. I understand.
We have a question here. What is the main benefit for athletes?
Athletes, yes.
Athletes.
So yes. It's very good for athletes as well. That's what I told you. This is one product which athletes basically need a good stamina to run, for a longer races. But for athletes, you need good muscle strength. Okay, generally with athletes or gymnasts, they have these complaints of spasm or fatigue, right? The bala content or the vat pacifying contents that I have used in ambrosia, such as ashwagandha and bala that I just showed you on the presentation, they're very good in improving your muscle strength and your muscular blood circulation. They really improve the muscle circulations. So you can actually switch to ashwagandha based products, right? to improve your muscle circulations as compared to those protein powders. This is really this is a very natural way of building up your muscle. In muscles, there's generally, when you work out, you have muscle tears. Okay, so ashwagandha is one product which really heals up those muscles, in a very natural way.
Good. Marvin, did you I'm looking here?
Let's see. I think that there was most of what's in here, Dr. Abbott, is just people saying excellent presentation, that they thought it was amazing presentation. So, I think giving people little bits and pieces of information like that you did today, it's a lot of information for people to take in. So between both of my brief introduction, because all I wanted to do was introduce, and then you went into the detail, and then particularly you talked about the benefits of ambrosia. To me, the thing that I'm noticing when I'm using ambrosia is that I just feel I don't feel susceptible to anything. I haven't had a sniffle. I haven't had any sense of not feeling well. So, and can you address how overall because it addresses all three doshas in the way that it does, how is it that it just seems to give you a constant feeling of overall wellness and health?
Yes. So, the major part of action of ambrosia is to manage your digestive system. Okay. Now, the whole concept of keeping you healthy is maintaining your digestive system. Okay. The urge to have, this more and more, as I think you're having it, Marv, right? is just because you're having good appetite, right? Now consider the fact, if you're not having a good digestive system, would you be able to take another pop in? If you feel bloated, if you feel acidic, or if you feel like full, would you be able to have anything, even a bit of it? Not, right?
Probably no.
Probably not. Yes, that's what, because there's no addictive product that I've added into it. There's no nicotine. There's nothing like that. You're just having, because of its, like it's really hitting hard on your digestive system. It's really hitting at the right spot, and you are having good urge of taking it, because these herbs align with your digestive system, and which makes you, feel that improvement in the appetite. Okay, so that's the whole idea. If your digestive system is not in a good place, okay, even if I give you the best of the product, or best of the multivitamin available in the world, if you are not able to digest that thing, will it be really good for you? Right?
No.
It's just a waste. You're just taking it away.
It's useless. Yeah.
It's useless. And that's what exactly is happening with most of the people. I mean, they don't really know about their digestive system. They know that they have this symptom of, let's say, hair fall, or let's say, dryness on skin, or XYZ symptoms. Okay, and they have tons of multivitamins available in the market, such as biotins and all the other combinations, XYZ. They're just popping in those things, and over the ages, and they just come across the same complaint. Oh no, this is not working, it's just temporary, and all that stuff. But the whole point is that product really works considerably. You should be able to digest that thing. As simple as that.
So,
Your body
Dr.
has
Abbott, it looks
yeah,
like people are now starting to send some questions to us. I had just one really quickly. Our product is safe for diabetics because it does not have sugar. Am I saying that correctly?
yes. So for diabetics, we can use this product. Okay, we have based this product with the use of honey. Okay, the pure honey that we have used is safe for diabetic patients. That's there's no point at all, no problem in that. But generally, if I consider most of the rasayanas, as per the Ayurveda text, they do have some component of sugar in it. Okay, so before taking any Ayurvedic rasayana, do consult with the doctor. But ambrosia in particularly is safe for diabetic patients. No problem.
Perfect. Here's a question here. Many young women are ailing with PCOS. I'm not sure what PCOS is, but would
Okay.
you suggest that they take more than one a day if they have serious PCOS?
Well, 2 gummies a day is okay. That's the maximum dose which I recommend to most of it. But if you have PCOS, yes, this is one of the product that you should be using. There are other things as well which you can consider. For example, Shatavari is one of the major contact that we have used in it. And if you can take Shatavari in the raw form, particularly for PCOS, combined with ambrosia, gives you a good result at the end of the month.
Now,
Okay.
so, Dr. Abbott, I just, if we're eating more than 2 or 3 of these, it's not harmful though, right? Because they're so tasty, they're awesome.
It's not at all harmful. Trust me, I have not added any taste enhancers, nothing at all. The thing that makes you, eat more is the Indian gooseberry. That's amla.
Can you speak to well, here's a good question. Can you take ambrosia when you're using heart attack medications? So let's say that you've had a heart attack and you're on some medications that the doctor has prescribed. Is it safe to take ambrosia and add to that? Is it going to interfere with the medications at all?
No, it won't interfere with your medications at all. Generally, for heart attack, the common line of treatment you use is blood diluters and blood thinners, and such as atorvastatins. But yeah, you can have ambrosia with your heart medications. That's fine. In fact, it will improve your heart circulation.
So, and here's another good question. Can you speak to the body's absorption of our products? How does the body absorb all of the Ayurvedic products, but particularly ambrosia? How
Body
does,
absorbs. Sorry, I didn't get that.
their question is about absorption. Is the product being absorbed through the system as they're taking it? Is it enhanced by the combination of the different herbs? Does it also help with the absorption of other products so that we're actually taking the benefits into our body?
Yes, particularly. So when you talk about body absorption, I use that term whole and whole into digestive system. Okay. So whatever you are eating is essentially a responsibility of pitta dosha of your body to digest it properly. Okay. So to maintain your pitta dosha in correct alignment, we have added these herbs such as pipali. Okay. Pipali is one works with both pitta and kapha. That really improves your digestive capacity of the body. And thus you end up absorbing the nutrients from whatever you may eat, right? It's not about only the multivites. Even your normal diet contains some multivites, carbs, and fats, right? So you need to absorb them and the proteins part as well. So you need to absorb them as well. So it's not only about the multivites. Yes, the
And
product
here's a
will
final
improve.
question. Thank you very much, Dr. Abbott. That's very helpful, I think, for people. Here's a final question. Would you say that somebody that has anemia would benefit from taking ambrosia?
Well, I would still say yes, but that's not the single product. You have to combine the particular product with there's a product in Ayurveda called Loha Bhasma. I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but yeah, this is one product in Ayurveda which we use with anemic patients combined with ambrosia. Yes.
Very
There was
good.
one more question on menopause and how does ambrosia help people with menopause? Not me, maybe me and being around my wife or something, but yeah, it's that question.
I'll tell you. Generally, if you consider menopausal symptoms, or if you consider, that stage of the life, you have pains, you have cramps, you have headaches. A few ladies do suffer from migraines. These all are vata-related complaints. Okay. Again, I'll come to the ashwagandha and shatavari part of ambrosia that really calms your body down, and you can easily get over those menopausal stage of life with ambrosia.
Dr. Abbott, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on our call with us today. You add so much credibility to what it is that we're doing here at Anjuli, and we are really grateful to have you be associated with our company. And I think everyone, if you'll just show Dr. Abbott a little love, send those hearts his way, showing that you really appreciate him being here with us today. Dr. Abbott, thank you so much. Brad, turning the time back over to you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Abbott. Again, we appreciate you being here with us. I'm trying to get my screen good. I'm going to get to where I see. There I am. So everyone, thank you again for we want to thank Dr. Abbott for spending this time with us. I'm going to cover a few items here as we continue on. I'm going to jump up back to sharing my screen just a bit, because as we have just gone through this, hopefully you see that there. Again, we want to do a couple items. Because Dr. Abbott just is sharing with us, we want you to pop more of the drops. So we're running a special just for the weekend, so get the word out. Ambrosia, buy 2, get 1. Buy 2, get 1. But when you go into your marketplace, when you go into your office portal, into the marketplace, you have to click. It's actually this screen. It'll say buy 2, get 1. Don't click on any of the individual Ambrosia products. This is what you want to click on, this screen. So we're offering it for limited time, just for the weekend. And for Dr. Abbott promoting this, we want to get as many of these out there into people's hands as we possibly can. And we also wanted to just review quickly with you again our enrollment pack. So I'm going to also go to my screen because I want to share that with you in our office portal so you see it. But again, we have 3 enrollment packs. Before, we only had this particular one right here, the Limitless Enrollment Pack. And that's been our focus, and we're still focusing on this, but people wanted some more options we wanted to help you to improve your ability to increase your income, to hit ranks, to grow your business rapidly, for those that want to that have business builders that are out there. So this particular one, you've all seen it, it is $245. 150 in reward volume, and you'll receive a $75 referral profit for anybody that you enroll with the Limitless Performance Stack. But probably one of the long-term benefits is it comes with 1 freedom share. So if you enroll someone with a Limitless Performance Stack, they will be granted a freedom share. And so what the mantra we've been saying here, thanks to our friend Eric Glenn and many of you, is enroll 3 and yours is free. So if you've enrolled with the Limitless Stack and you enroll 3 others with the Limitless Stack, it pays for your enrollment is now paid for. You're now recouping that investment that you made in your business. And so that's just kind of a quick slide to show that. But I wanted to jump to the latest enrollment packs. Our second enrollment pack is the Discovery Pack. We want people to discover all of our product line, our Nutraveda, from our Care Blue water line to our Care Beyond fitness line with all of our pain patches and fitness patches to our Nutraveda line of products. And we just emphasize mostly the Ambrosia today, but each one of these represent areas of your body, the different doshas and energy centers to align your body, and they all work synergistically together. And that's why we've developed that Limitless Stack to synergistically work together to amplify the benefits of these products that they can do for you. And so this particular one, the Discovery Pack, is $795. It comes with 300 in reward volume. So you realize if you enrolled people on this pack, and what I found over time, and most people that have built a business like this know that the effort to enroll someone's the same, whether it's $50 or $300, it's still the same effort. We got to connect with someone. We've got to present to them and then share the idea and begin to build the business. So if you enrolled people on the 300 RV, you begin to go through the ranks quicker. And our bonuses, our rewards plan is based on your rank. It's a set amount. You hit that rank, that's what you get paid. It's unlike any other compensation plan in the marketplace today, and that's why we can afford to pay you more. You make more through this compensation plan. But again, enroll 3, yours is free. You'll make $245 every time you enroll somebody on the Discovery Enrollment Pack. So the first one was $75, this one is $245. But the person that you enroll, when they enroll with this pack, they are granted 3 freedom shares. And if you don't know what a freedom share is, we have set aside 1% of all of our global revenue, not the profit, not the commissionable volume or reward volume, but 1% of the revenue is set aside to put in a revenue sharing, profit sharing pool. And it'll be for a limited time. That will always go on. And right now we're small, but as we're $1 billion company, it'll be huge. And so these shares are valuable. So 1 share with if you come in with the limitless stack, or 3 shares if you come with the discovery enrollment pack. So I'm just gonna, it also has, I'm just emphasizing here, you also will earn reward points to be redeemed in our loyalty reward store. We talked about this on Thursday, so I just kind of want to review, take a little moment to review. But now our business enrollment pack for business builders. This is the same as the discovery pack, although we've added 2 of every of the items except for our Care Blue water line. The rest have all got 2. Now, each one of these will come with an extra ambrosia. When you enroll right now, we're running a special. So we got our buy 2, get 1, but if you enroll someone with any of these packs, they'll get an additional one. So instead of 2 ambrosia, they'll get 3. Instead of 1 ambrosia on the discovery pack, they'll get 2. Now, I also want to emphasize that it comes with this one 4 glucose slim, because each of these enrollment packs have a limitless performance stack. The first one is a limitless performance stack. The second one has 2 of those in there, and this one has 4 of these limitless stacks. No, in each one of them. So, excuse me, I got that wrong. 4 glucose slim, so that you get the benefits of it if it was 2. So, with that, this one again is $1,295, comes with 500 in reward volume. And you make $425 on every person that you enroll with a business enrollment pack. 425, so again, 3, and yours is free. If you came in on this pack, and that's what people will ask you, they'll say, well, how did you come in? And you say, well, I came in on the business builder, but you can choose which one you would like. That's what I would say to people. So if you come in with this, your people will probably do the same thing. And that's where it gets pretty crazy, is if you had, if you enrolled 1 person, 3 people, you would then hit our first rank that pays $250 every single month. So you would make $1,500 a month in income if you enrolled 3 people a month on this pack right here. If that was you. Now, as your business begins to grow, and just people down below are enrolling people on this particular pack, you will move up to the next rank, start making 500 to 1,000 and so on each month. So just wanted to highlight that with you. It also comes with reward points because you're hitting these ranks because you enrolled with this pack. This pack would give someone who enrolls with this, they would earn 100 loyalty points for doing 500 in personal reward volume. And these points become valuable to you to redeem in our reward store for free product, to promote our products, and towards our other incentives that we'll have that will be coming down the line here. So again, I just kind of want to emphasize that a bit and talk again about this, getting financial peace. Our Freedom Share program, again, 1% of all the revenues have been set aside. So just to recap, when you come with the Limitless launch pack, it comes with 150 in reward volume, and you're granted 1 share. If you joined with the Discovery pack, it will come with 300 in reward volume, and you're granted 3 of these Freedom Shares. And if you join with the 500, with the Business Builder pack, then it would have 500 in reward volume, and you'd be granted 5 shares. One of the things I just wanted to share as we're going through this, because I wanted to, I'm going to stop sharing this part. I want to bring up another part here. So I'm going to stop sharing this. I want to see my face here, but I want to just bring up I want to bring up the back office. If you've not seen that, so I'm going to just share again the office portal, because I wanted to make sure that everybody was up to speed with, if I can actually get there again now, share my screen. Here we go. So if you haven't been into your office portal, here's what it looks like. And you need to become really familiar with it, get around it. But the reason I'm sharing this with you is I just wanted to cover, as we're talking about enrollment and enrolling people, bringing people into our community and learning about Ayurveda wellness and this blue ocean opportunity that we have. You need to understand how to do that. And so what we've put back there, if you've not been into your office portal, we have all the necessary reports that you can find. But here's Share My Business. Over here, we have our price list. So for you, this is the one that the guests have, so you can know handily what they're doing. You click on it, it'll just give you the whole price list. So I'll click on it. This will pop up, and you can go through all the pricing that the guests would see. Now over here is if share your business. All you got to do is copy the link, paste it into a text, send it off to somebody, or put it in an email and send it off to somebody with whatever you'd like to say. This is for professional influencers. This one here is for social media influencers. So there's different videos that will target them. Here is for business builders or network marketing professionals that are in our space. And this just want to send something to a guest or a customer, just to get a new guest customer, just to start it off that way. So I'll just kind of click on one of these. You get an idea of what's there. So if I click on this one, when you send this link, here's what they'll see. And this will pop up. It'll ask for information, you know, they put their information here. When they click enter, it'll send an email to us as the company that we will then get back to you. We track it on our end, and we'll get back to you that Marvin Higbee came into your site. Now we have videos here to ignite change. This is now the one for the guests. They can, no, this is the business builder one, so they can see what they're able to earn. And if they want to start earning, we go through our Limitless Pack to join, what they'll get. We'll just kind of share the Limitless Pack testimonials. But to give you an example, they click join now. If they want to join, then it'll take them to your replicated website. So you send the link, it takes them to your replicated website. So they're on yours. And then they can choose if they want to get the new business launch pack, or if they want to get the new discovery launch pack or the limitless pack. And here it tells them that they'll get a free ambrosia, bag of ambrosia for any one of these, which is it's a tremendous savings. It also waives the licensing fee, or they can just come in with just the licensing fee. But we recommend, because we waive that when they come in with one of our launch packs. And so that's what they'll see when they go from your link. So that just, and there's different videos on each one of these, that when they click on that, they're now in the enrollment. Now, if they click on a social media influencer, it's going to give them kind of information, but it's a different site. It's a different thing, because we're looking for social media influencers, so to speak. And so it talks about how much they can make. When it talks about the pack, they can watch that video. It'll show the income that they can make if they got a lot of, if through their influence on social media, if they had 1,000 guests, what would they make? And so on and so on. And so this is, each one of these are in your office portal. So we want to make sure you go through there. You can click on these, explore it. You'll begin to see more things populating in here. Right here, if you want to look at our summary page of the rewards plan, you can click here and you'll be able to see that. So I just kind of, that's new there. So now you can go through and see how the rewards plan, I like to call it the rewards adventure, because you'll find an adventure in it, because you'll begin to go, I didn't know I could make that. I didn't know that was available. But that's what will happen if you click on this. So we'll continue to add things to this. So go there often, learn about how to share your business. Coach and the team will do some trainings on sharing these links. And some of you become experts, but again, you just simply copy and paste this, put it in your text message, send it off, or put it in an email, however you want to share it. And it'll be a link that can drive people to your replicated site as well. So, and you know, as you know, you go into your tools and training, you can go in from there to click the different videos. You might want to share other videos that are available too, but I would recommend you go through each one of these, watch the videos that are available on each one of them. And so this goes hand in hand. Why I wanted to share this is because when we start talking about enrolling, the enrollment launch packs, we're talking about these different things that I've just been sharing here. So again, I also want to share on our special, the marketplace. You're simply going to click, oh, just taking me out of there right now. So I'll have to do that another time. Again, I'm back. You're seeing me again. I'm just trying to navigate through all my screens here I've got going on, gang. So again, I'm going to pop up. We should be back on this PowerPoint. So I want to just emphasize why I was sharing that with you, to make sure you understood that these new enrollment packs are powerful. You can make money. Think about that. If you enroll somebody on business building pack, help them enroll 3 more people. Well, if you enrolled 1 and they enrolled 3 on the same pack, that's 2,000 in volume that just was generated on one of your teams. If you did that on 3 teams, so you enroll 3 people and they each enroll 3 people with that business builder pack, you now do 6,000 in reward volume. The commission that you make from your team commission is going to be $1,000. $1,000 because you enrolled 3 who enrolled 3 on that business builder pack. That follows the mantra that we've always been sharing from the beginning. Help people, 3. So now I'm going back to the basics again. You just joined with the Limitless Performance Stack, you're granted 1 share. Obviously, if it's a discovery, it's 3 shares. If it's the next one, the business builder, it's going to be 5 shares. And then you maintain that. You just stay active on 150. Our active is 75, but if you want these shares to vest, do them for 6 months, and then they vest. They become a part of your business. Then enroll 3 others. That's our whole business plan. Enroll 3, yours is free. But when you enroll 3 others, you'll be granted another share into our Freedom Shares program. And that's the whole thing, to keep them. Then once they've been active on 150 for 6 months, those shares vest. Our whole program is designed to recruit and to retain, to help people stay, to help your business so they don't keep coming in and out, that retains and begins to grow systematically. We have a tremendous system in place. Now, every person you enroll past number 3, you get half a share in that Freedom Shares program. So what you're doing is building a legacy. And we often like to teach, we're moving people from the left side of a cash flow quadrant, from employed to self-employed, to business owners and investors. So I just want to take a little bit of time, review the back office. We have tremendous tools to help you share. So when you share, based on what you did, they're probably either going to come with a limitless enrollment pack. If they do, you'll earn $75. For them, they're going to generate 150 reward volume and 1 freedom share. If you get someone to enroll on the Discovery Enrollment Pack, and again, it's their choice. What kind of a business do they want to do? It'll be worth 300 in reward volume and 3 freedom shares. You'll make $245. It's like a 30%, 33% is what you're going to make off these enrollments. So we call it a referral profit. It's the referral profit. This is a referral rewards program. You refer somebody, if they choose to be a part of it, buy our product, you'll always be rewarded for anyone you refer. Then again, our business enrollment pack. So this just emphasizes the summary page right here. But what you begin to do, especially if 5 freedom shares here, is to build a legacy that you can leave. You're building a legacy that you can leave behind, that people remember what grandpa did or dad did or whatever it might be. And so with that, stake your claim to peace. I want to just make a few announcements. Take your claim to peace. It's peace and freedom is what we're about here. You heard Dr. Abbott. We're grateful to have people like him, like Marvin. Corporate update call will be October 2nd. So a couple announcement, Monday, October 2nd at 9 p.m. Then we'll have our next day of discovery, just like this, 1 month from now on October 21st. And just want to thank Dr. Abbott for joining us today. He is part of our advisory board. He's part of the team here. And he's, as you well gathered, educated and versed on all the Ayurvedic, everything Ayurvedic, can help us move our business forward. And again, we believe we're a blue ocean company. But I don't want to leave. I want to leave with in having Marvin join me here, but don't forget Ambrosia. You're going to click on this link, buy 2, get 1. Buy 2, get 1. It's a tremendous deal, and you can get it out to everybody's hands. So, and this says we don't offer this too often, gang, doing this. We think our products they're spa quality products. They're high end. So when we're doing this, we just want, in lieu of Dr. Abbott being with us, incentivize you some more to get some more of these amazing drops. Pop the drop, these nectar, as Marvin likes to call it, the nectar drop. So everyone, I could share my screen some more, but I just think you got the gist of the office portal. What's in there? Keep exploring it. We have these amazing marketing links for your benefit to help you grow your business. So take advantage of it. Marvin, you got any last things you'd like to share or say?
I just want to thank Rajiv for really, we're here because he has empowered us to be here representing him. And I just want to thank him. He's a really wonderful person to work with. He keeps us on track with a lot of the things that we're doing as a company. He's there to support us and you. And so I want to make that really clear that this is in part everything that we're doing, all that we offer is because Rajiv has actually helped to support that and bring it to the market. And so I'm really grateful to him and to all of you. And Brad, I was thinking the other day, Brad is amazing. He does so much to help this company move forward. Show him a little love. Let's see some of those hearts for Brad Reese and how much you care about this guy, because he is really doing all he can to make sure that you are a success in your life. And that's the focus of what we do here, is that we're literally here to share in your success and to facilitate your success. We care about you. We think about you every time we make a decision, every time we talk about what can we do as a company so that we can facilitate making this something that really benefits people's lives. You personally come to our minds. We actually talk about your names in person. We're small enough right now that we can do that. Someday it'll be huge. Someday you will see millions of people who are going to know the name of Anjuli, and it's going to become a household name. That's the vision of where we're going. Right now, we're just beginning. You need to help us to carry that vision forward. We're giving you tools to do it. We're helping you with the information that you need. We bring people like Dr. Abbott to the table to empower you once again with everything that you need to be a success. So I hope that you will feel the confidence, the security about pulling this company to where it needs to be, to making this company really what it deserves to be, and with products that can benefit people's lives tremendously. Dr. Abbott, any last words from you?
No, I mean, I really appreciate what all you guys are doing, and I'm really happy to, join your company. It's really nice to working with you. Thank you so much for this opportunity today.
Thank you.
Gang, we might even do a special first person to enroll somebody on the Discovery Pack. Maybe we'll get an autographed picture of Dr. Abbott for you.
There you go,
Hey,
Dr. Abbott.
we'll get one with Dr. Abbott and Rajiv if you do the Business Builder Pack. I'm just having fun with y'all, but let's do something that's special this month. Let's close the month out of September. September's an amazing month. Let's close it out with a bang. Let's enroll some people, and we want you to make some money. So enroll some people on a Discovery Pack and a Business Builder Pack. Find people that want to build a business with you, and let's have a great end of the month. We got a week to go.
Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget our specials, especially get that ambrosia. If you haven't tried any yet, you don't know what you're missing. You have to try it. And the great thing is that it is every bit as amazing as Dr. Abbott has designed it to be. Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Namaste.